Okay, one thing that most people don't know is that usually there's only a few pages on your website that drive the majority of the revenue or leads for you. Hi everybody, I'm John Lincoln with Ignite Visibility, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to find the most important pages on your website. Okay, so I've been doing digital marketing for a long time. The biggest thing is strategy, right? What is the actual strategy for the account? And when it comes to search engine optimization, there's a lot of different ways to go about doing it. One, you could just do a ton of content marketing, right? You could just be always going after new terms and, the content marketing and the blogging, you can use that for your social media and trying to go that publishing route. Another way you can go about doing it is by looking really niche at your website and what are the few terms that you really want to go after. What's that big money term that makes a big difference? For example, when I was working with coupons.com, all they cared about initially was just ranking #1 for coupons, for example. And then also when working with Jacuzzi, all they cared about was hot tubs and things like that. So these are important things, and what you want to think about is, what is the right strategy for you? Will it really make a very big difference for you if you create thousands of pages of content? Are those going to have the revenue that you want, or is it going to be too general? And it all really comes down to the business model. But what I want you to understand in this video is that it all comes down to a few core pages, usually for any website, that drive the majority of leads and that drive the majority of revenue. So how do you find out what those are? Well, it's pretty simple, thankfully. What you do is you go inside of Google Analytics and you basically check the source and the medium, the one that you want to look at, because that's going to be indicative of the type of traffic that's coming in and how much you're paying to get that. And then you're just going to look at a top landing page report. And that top landing page report is going to basically show you all the pages on your website, and then you're going to filter that by either revenue or the lead goal that you're going after. And what you're going to see is, while you might have, 1,000,000 pages on your website, or 1,000 or 100 pages on your website, it's really only going to be 10 to 30% of those pages that are driving all of the leads or revenue for you. And for a typical lead generation website, like a lead gen site that's a service-based business, in many cases it might only be 5 or 10 pages out of thousands. So that's so important for you to go in, determine that, because here's why. Shouldn't you be focusing more on those pages? Shouldn't you be putting in more time to make sure you have the best title tag, the best description, the best headings? You're refreshing those pages. You're making it the best piece of content online so that it ranks better, so that when people come in from social, they want to interact with it, so that if you run pay-per-click ads or remarketing ads to it, it's got the best user experience. Shouldn't you be looking at the heat maps and the content analytics on that page and investing more time there thinking about the conversion rate optimization on mobile and on desktop? Because if that's really where all the money's coming in, why then are you pushing so much time and putting so much effort into all these additional things? You really want to make sure you've at least got some good allocation and time of effort on those top money pages. In addition to that, with these same type of pages, you're going to want to do a filter inside of a tool like SEMrush, see where they're ranking. You're going to want to see your competitors' pages that are similar. What are the same pages that your competitors have? Put those into SEMrush and things like SpyFu, and find out what are they doing there to run ads to those pages, and what are they doing to get those pages ranked. So doing very close competitive analysis from all the different types of sources and mediums that your competitors are doing, so that you can be improving those pages, is also really important. So when it comes to any online business model, really understand the subtleties. Make sure you know what your top pages are so that you're putting full effort into them, because that's really important. So that's it for this Ignite Visibility University. Hope you learned something. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.